All right, so you guys get out of the tree, and everyone's going back to the dorms.
Mm-hmm.
Wee. All right, let me make sure I got everybody. All right, everyone's there. Uh, you go away. There we go. And there we go. By the time you get back, Marilyn's just asleep on Millie's back. Chloe's like, okay, I think she's out for good this time.
Well, that's reassuring.
Arla's just like, okay. Azure, you take the extra dorm in Sid's team's room. Mama just crashed here and just lays on the couch.
Thanks.
Gilda's just like, yep, that's Arlo. Puts everybody else before himself.
I guess I'll just go and unpack, because I haven't even unpacked. Oh god, this. Yeah, this needs to go away too.
Clover's just like, yeah, I wonder where she's gonna sleep. As she's just slowly taking Marilyn off your back and just inching her way to the hallway towards her room. I have no idea where she's gonna sleep. Yeah, no idea at all. Bye, Millie.
Hmm. No
Yada yada
idea.
does it. Oh, it's just like, I want to go pass out now. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Well, is there anything I can? Hmm.
Goes into the common room. Oh, pleasant.
Do I guess Lilac's just gonna be talking people. I don't
Oh,
know.
hang on a second. I forgot to
Like,
add
just
Dakota.
small talk.
Un second. There we go. There's your dog. Woof.
Hmm.
Dakota's just like, hey, Ebony, what's been up with you? Not much. I'm, surprised I haven't really heard much from Peyton. Because she's not one to be so quiet.
That's either a really good thing or a really bad thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's Peyton. I'm sure she could look after her. So Gilda will be like, oh, Lily's just been asleep in her room. She's been really tired recently. I think it might have mostly just been jet lag from the flight back.
Right. Oh well.
I was just like, well, I think we did a good for the most part. Don't worry, I already apologized to Yangs. Don't worry about that. Well, I guess I'll go take it easy for now. Go get some rest. Dakota's just like, you mean text Wade? Shut up, dog
Hmm.
boy.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight now. I'm just thinking.
Ebony's just like, make sure that only you could hear it. Just like, I mean, I would joke, what am I gonna do tonight? Dakota, obviously, but you might want to take it easy tonight after getting basically run over by Marilyn.
Hmm. I guess
That doesn't mean you two
you're right.
shouldn't engage in some authorized cuddling. Just sort of just gently pushes you closer to Dakota.
Uh, well, I'm tired. Let's go to you. Yeah. In all honesty, I am too tired for this. Let's go, and I just want to lay
Snuggles?
down. Yes,
Good.
very much. Been meaning for this for some time.
Alright, it's over this way. Yep, da, da, da.
Uh,
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 there we go.
mm, she just pulls out her scroll. And it's like, uh,
Yeah, go ahead, Sid.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna see what's been in the local Mistral news.
You
Mm,
see, competitor Mansoor has all the gold. He's just goddamn Austin Aries right now.
spoilers, freaking hell. Freaking hell! I haven't had time to catch up on the Independence. Uh,
Wrestling fans can't keep anything a secret.
fair. Let's see. Oh, great. Well, speaking of my good pal Mansoor here, I
Wait,
could
what are you doing?
clearly see
What?
hmm,
What?
I saw that.
saw what? What did you see?
I'm confused. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Oh,
Oh, the shadow, yeah.
you guys are just hanging out in Bianca's room. Get your fucking mind out of the gutter. What's wrong with you?
Oh, sorry. Last time I checked, it was you DMing.
Okay. Anyway, I was like, speaking Monster. Oh, and they're clearly not gonna tell people that he's the one who's been dealing with these investigating these what?
Yeah, I imagine that would
Miss
probably make his job a wee bit more difficult if he had a lot of fans, even if it was well intentioned, bugging him.
Mistral slave ring cat under invest
There you go. Yeah, that's Peter's room.
yeah. It's like Miss
He seems like a really capable guy. Real nice too.
mm, well, he taught me a lot about life, about just being a good person.
Kind of your dad when
Um,
your dad was still being a shithead.
y- yeah, he's a he's a good guy. Also, it helps that he's really talented at what he does. Hence, why he's able to not only bust out bust out all the flips and all that, even much to the chagrin of some some old school fans.
Oh,
Even though
I mean, don't get hung up on that. Every generation gets angry at the next one. It's just the circle of life.
it
Goddamn.
really is. I'm sure in 15 years I'm gonna be like these people are ruining wrestling.
I remember a time when they were saying that Harvey Pace was killing the business.
Oh man, what a legend! And now he's a legend. Thank, thank everything for that. Thank people real.
Yeah, no problem, Comgo. I might be half asleep by the time you get back, but it's fine.
Anyway, let's see. Mistral slave rings. The list of people is yet apparently there's been a big breakthrough, and more importantly, the names of the victims who have uh who have apparently been captured. Naturally, it makes sense that they're not going to release the names to prevent, people from being panicked and all that shit. But like,
Yeah, it's understandable.
part of me wonders, if I can help out with this. I ever tell you about my school life, prior to Beacon, Dakota?
I don't think you have. Entertain me.
Uh, well, I really didn't have that many friends. But, I had a few. I had some people from the clubs I was in. In fact, I still have them. Still have quite a few of them. In like my friend groups. More, though we're really more connected by our interests than our set than each other. Um, my best friend, this girl Anita. She she's a piece of work, but she's a good kid. Really, just a little bit eccentric. Like believes that she is some like she has some mythical powers. Eccentric.
Ah, I see. Bianca before she got a reality check. Gotcha.
Not really. There's no egotistical thing. It's just that she she is she thinks she has them. It's just that she doesn't, and you know watched one too many shows, or 10 or 50, I don't know.
Understandable. Uh,
But it's
s-
all, uh, you know, considering she's supported me, been a good support for me and everything. I am glad to know her.
that's
Uh,
good. Comgal, as you do that, you hear the sort of groggy Comgal, what the hell are you doing? As you see Peyton there rubbing her eyes.
Just throwing some trash out.
mm,
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Comgal, come over here. We need to talk.
is that wait, is something burning?
Dakota's like, yeah, it smells like someone burning paper. You know, and
Mm,
it's probably just Comgo like burning something about the streak in his journal. It's probably fine.
I mean, no. Even something like that, he's embarrassed by it, but he documents it anyway. It's something. If you think it's him, then something. Let me just figure it out. Let me find out. Uh,
And
uh,
things are going fine with him. So Lilac comes out of the room.
mm, Uh,
Hey, Lilac. She just grabs you and just puts you down in the seat over here.
uh, I mean, I was just checking to see what was burning, but
I know exactly what it is. She just looks at Comgol. Comgol, we need to talk about this problem you have.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cinder and Neo, let's not fuck around.
what do you mean? What are you talk? What about them?
Peyton just pulls out a journal and shows she traced those entries that Kongol just burned into her journal. It's just like, I knew he was going to try and trash them, so I copied them.
And here I thought I was had the luxury of people not looking at my thoughts.
You do. The problem is you're friends with me, so that's one person who will go to any
Well,
length to make sure you don't do something that's going to fuck you over in the end.
to be fair, he's right, Peyton. You shouldn't. No matter
It's wrong.
how.
I'm aware of that, but this is one case where I don't care.
Well, let me try to address this in a way that. Well, let me try to address this in a way that doesn't involve intruding privacy. So this explains why you were acting so. So now it makes sense why you've been avoiding meals. You've been skipping meals. You're what? You're avoiding Neo's cooking entirely. This is. I thought it was you being sick once, first, but like now that it makes sense. It's just, now that she's talked about it, this makes total sense now. Why are you doing this?
It's I would think that Ping would already know since he copied those pages.
Indeed.
Well,
But here's the thing, you're going to be a big boy and tell Lilac.
oh, I don't know, and I would like to know. And I would like to know it, and I would like to know it as a friend and as someone who can help you with it.
Just gonna put it plainly. Those two took my father away from me.
Yeah, I can believe it. But
I understand.
yeah, I'm not going to just do the whole, oh, maybe it was someone else. Yeah, I can totally believe that.
I completely believe that because a decade ago, those two tore through Remnant, killing thousands of innocents in their way.
Yeah, but here's the key thing in what Lilac just said. A decade ago.
Believe it or not, sins never die.
Look, Comgol, I get that. All I'm trying to do here is make sure you are not going to, at some point, just try and shoot Cinder or Neo in the face when they are 100% trying to help us.
You make it sound like I want to do something so simple. I want to do. I
Comgol,
want
I
them to
know how you
suffer.
feel. I've told you guys I know Ocelis, and now she's apparently going to be a problem again. I know how you feel, Comgol.
Look, Gumgle. I I'm just I don't I believe you in that sins don't die. But I also like to think, even if it's a foolish thought, thinking that they don't define a person. I just think that you know all that time iced up or wherever the hell Neo was gave them some different perspective.
Congo, one of the big things I'm worried about is that, in case it wasn't conveyed to you, Millie has been very open with giving Cinder another chance, and I'm just worried that if we don't nip this in the bud, you two are suddenly going to start butting heads over this.
Peyton, if it has to come to that, it will eventually come to that.
Peyton just grabs hold of Lilac's arm, firmly tries not to squeeze too hard that she's going to do any damage, but it's like, Lilac, I have seen and lost a lot of friendships because of shit like this. I don't want to do it anymore. Her voice is shaking. She sounds like she's about to cry.
I get that. I really do. I just when two extremes clash like this, there's when two extremes clash like this, there's really no other outcome. So maybe you're right. Maybe we can see something about Comgo before things happen, but I don't even know the full story about Comgo yet. So I'm gonna reserve my judgment until then. Besides, besides, I come from a law family. We kind of like to hear out every possible piece of evidence before we decide any sort of judgment on that.
Yeah. Peyton takes a moment to compose herself. Now, Comgal, I just want to stress something. I'm not trying to say that you should just be like, oh, nope, she killed my father. Ah, it's fine. It's all water under the bridge. But, like,
Kill him? No, 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 no. He died, but not in a physical sense.
oh, mental damage.
Honestly, sometimes that's a fate even worse than death. At least death is a definitive end.
All I'm asking you, Comgal, is even the most despicable people deserve at least one second chance. All I'm asking is you just try and give Neo and Cinder that one chance. If they blow it, fine. Fine. I get it. But it's like Comgal, even Jean has been willing to give Cinder the benefit of the doubt. And if you know anything about their history, that should speak something. I know this won't be easy. I'm not expecting it to be easy. But it's just
When
she's
we have the
trying not to
chance,
cry here. Like I just said to Lilac, I've seen so many friendships around me and involving me just slaughtered because of stuff like this, and it's just like I don't think I can take anymore. I don't want this to happen again.
I How about this, Comgo? When we have the chance, if you wish to talk to either one of them or both of them, talk to them directly. See if and just you can be the judge whether or not they have the capacity to change. I'm not.
And honestly, if you need any sort of moral support, talk to Bianca. I haven't said anything to her about this yet, and I'm not going to. If she's going to hear about this from anybody, it's going to be you. All right. I think we said enough. Now, Comgol, just do one thing for me.
What would that be?
Shut up, stop moping, and give your teammate a hug, and she'll hug you. There's the Peyton we know.
Well, how about you go get us some post heart to heart pancakes?
Oh yeah, sure, 1 sec. Zoom, zoom. Comes back. All right, cool. Got some.
I was mostly jesting, but thank you.
Lilac, there's no such thing as jesting when I'm involved. Wink.
Sure.
Look, sorry to dump all this on you, Comgo, but it's just like I am trying to be proactive about something like this happening for once because most of these happen because I don't do shit about it.
Mm,
But that's enough for one night. Just get out of here. Go cuddle with Bianca or something.
mm. Just keep the noise down tonight, Peyton. I'm trying to rest off my wounds from Maryland with Dakota tonight.
Yeah, you two enjoy your harmless snuggling. You
Mm,
can tell she's not memeing for once. Peyton's just like, I'll give you a break for once.
mm. Uh, hey, well, I'm back.
Dakota's just like, I can't say I'm surprised, but yeah, I did hear that, dog ears.
Mm. Guess you figured it would be better to stay out of it then.
Yeah.
Eh,
Look, I'm
I
just
understand.
hoping this isn't going to end with Comgal hating Peyton or something, because I can tell Peyton is really just trying to be a peacekeeper here.
No, don't worry about it. I understand that anyone who is hurt, anyone close to, if I find out that Neo and or Cinder were involved with hurting people close to me, I would find it extremely difficult. But um, I kind of, some part of me feels that Peyton was using a little bit too extreme things. Like if John could, so can you. It's like everyone's coping's different.
Well, from what little I know, I think this whole thing is just stemming from whatever her relationship with Ocellus was. I think that's probably clouding her a little bit because I guess she just figured throw everything at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah.
As Comgal gets back, Bianca's just like, uh, Comgal, are you okay? You seem like something's on your mind.
It's nothing.
Okay, I know for a fact that's bullshit, but I won't push. Now get the hell over here and cuddle with me. I won't push now, but you do realize we are going to talk about this at some point, right?
Yeah, just when the time's right.
Alright. It's been quite a day. Let's get some sleep, Congal. I love you.
Love you too.
Dakota just sort of stretches, just like, alright, it's pretty late. I think we should turn in now, Lilac.
Yeah. Good night.
Night, Lilac. I love you.
I love you too.
And now everybody gets some goddamn sleep. Well, I say everybody.
Except
Over in Millie's room, you hear a very light knock at your door, Millie.
Goku.
Oh, God! Gwen's just like, hey, Millie. Gwen just smirks, moves over, sits next to Millie, and just snuggles. What? I'm your girlfriend, too. I was gonna hit up Clover, but you know, Marilyn's already taken up all the space in the bed that isn't Clover. Whatever it is, I probably won't be surprised by it. Now, she just sort of like scooches you back and just lays down. It's just like, come here and snuggle with me, god damn it. I love you, Millie. You and Clover both. Meanwhile, one last thing before we're done. Azure, as you're drifting off, you hear something opening your window.
I sit up.
And then you see Becky, like, crawl in through your window. It's like, oh, hi, Azure.
He's about.
Sorry to intrude. It's just... Look, I'll explain in the morning, but can I just stay here for now?
With that, he moves off the bed, gestures her to take it, and gets himself comfortable on the floor.
I really hate to make you sleep on the floor, but it's just. Again, I promise I'll explain in the morning.
No problem. It's no problem. Get some sleep.
Sid, you probably noticed her come in. Gwen will just kiss you back before she nods off. All right, it's time for all you nerds to get some sleep. And for
Yay!
us to call it because we're all out of time. See you on Thunder. Ah!